Malaysia's economy had been growing and expanded by 5.6% in the first quarter of 2023, comparing favorably with regional growth such as Indonesia 5%, China 4.5%, and Vietnam 3.3%. However, in line with the recent global economic forecast by the International Monetary Fund (IMF) and World Bank, the Malaysian gross domestic product growth is expected to moderate in 2023 due to slower external demand as a result of weakening global trade. Besides, the unemployment rate has decreased gradually, continuing its downward trend to reach 3.5% in the first quarter of this year. Compare this to Malaysia's 4.1% first quarter of last year's unemployment rate.
Hi, Francine, how are you?
Hi Shaza, congratulations on your graduation.
Thank you so much. How do you know that I just graduated?
Because you tell me in my WhatsApp.
I forgot. There is a lot of things that I need to remember. Thank you so much for the welcome.
How do you feel about your graduation? I guess you are so happy, right?
To be honest, I feel a bit of overwhelmed. My graduation should be held 2 years ago, but of course it's been postponed. And yesterday is the day of my graduation, and I feel so happy that I have the chance to celebrate it with my family and friends.
Yeah, I guess so. So, where do you work right now? Is it in your financial sector? Because I heard you take a bachelor in financing, right?
Actually, unfortunately, that I doesn't work under financing sector since there is limitation of job offered by in the sector. So
I guess that the salary in F&B sector is more than in a company, right?
Yes. Since the finance sector, most of them didn't give the minimum wages that I wanted to. They prefer to give low wages instead of giving the amount that dictated by the government. How about you? Are you if I'm not mistaken, you are graduate under engineering, right?
Yes. After my penat lelah to study about engineering, so alhamdulillah I get a job in engineering firm in KL, and the wages is quite high. So I feel like happy and bersyukur to stay in this sector. Because I heard that fresh graduates right now more like to work in another field because there is limited job in Malaysia right now.
Yeah, I heard one issue where an engineering student, he's focusing on the aircraft. He's currently working as a fighter writer and not working under his job, his field of study. I think this issue is taken lightly by the government. So, what do you think of it?
Yes, I think that the government should take a serious action regarding this issue because there's a lot of fresh graduates did not get a suitable job regarding which they are in a education field. Sorry Shaza, but I have to go somewhere right now. Can we end this call?
Sure. I think the issue that we've been talking about will be discussed in more details by our beautiful presenter Rohmani.
Definition of unemployment. According to the formal OECD definition, the unemployed include all persons of a specified age who are not in paid employment or self-employment during the reference period. A significant distinction exists between long-term unemployment lasting at least 6 months and short-term unemployment. Non-employment is distinct from unemployment because it encompasses individuals who are neither available nor pursuing work such as students and retirees. Definition of graduate mismatch. The term graduate mismatch refers to employees whose positions are not commensurate with their academic levels, such as bachelor's degree graduate working as a cashier or clerk. This is comparable to the case of underemployment in which graduates' talents and skills were only partially utilized in the academy. So in this case study, we choose the unemployment among graduates is there a mismatch as a topic that we would like to discuss on. As you can see, in this case study, we would like to highlight the problem in Malaysian education system. An education system that may not be properly matched with industrial demands is one important cause causing a job mismatch. Insufficient emphasis on industry-relevant skills, outdated curriculum, and a lack of chances for hands-on training all contribute to a mismatch between the abilities acquired by graduates and those required by employers. As a result, the Government of Malaysia and the Ministry of Higher Education should re-evaluate the public education system. It is because the universities provide a lot of academic curricula that aren't relevant to the market needs and the environment. The second issue is problem in skills gap. Employers see recent graduates lacking the specialized skills and real work experience they need. Employers seek graduates who can solve problems, make decisions, communicate effectively, work independently, be open to learning and development, and function well under pressure. Employability skills are the abilities and qualities that help recent graduates land employment in the future and help those in jobs keep or develop in their professions. Thus, in this issue, the graduating students focus more on academic success than practical preparation. As a result, it leads to the problem in skills gap. The last issue is the academic instability. Most employees choose machines as their workers to decrease inflation to serve their workers. Consequently, recent graduates with skills and qualifications in declining industries may have trouble obtaining suitable employment, resulting in a mismatch between their capabilities and the available job market.
Assalamualaikum, I am Fatih Fasiha. In my presentation, I will focus on one of the implications of unemployment and the recommendation to overcome the issue. One of the implications of unemployment is underemployment. To begin with, Law and Farah Natasha said underemployment can be categorized as time-related and skills-related, both of which simply refer to the underutilization of the working or active labor force. Meaning says it refers to a situation where individuals are employed but their employment is inadequate in terms of utilizing their skills, education, and experience. In the Malaysian context, underemployment can be expressed in various ways such as a mismatch between skills and job requirements. Sometimes, individuals acquire skills or training specific to a particular field but are unable to find employment in that sector. This mismatch can result in individuals taking jobs below their education level or skill set.
Hi, Assalamualaikum Miss. My name is Shaza Irina binti Muhammad Saini. For my part, I will continue with the implications of job mismatch, which is the disadvantages. The second disadvantages is the limitations of career growth. The potential reductions of prospects for career progressions is second disadvantages of working outside one subject of study. As a proof of competence and knowledge, many sectors respect education credentials and specialized certificates. Students may find it difficult to advance past entry levels roles if they lack formal education or relevant experience in their intended sector. For example, let us take the case of a student who studied finance but chooses to work in a totally different industry, which is our hospitality. Employers frequently want applicants with degrees in finance, certifications in the field and relevant experience related to finance. But the qualification guarantees that people possess a strong foundation in financial principles, analytical abilities, and financial regulation knowledge. If the student chooses to work in the hospitality sector instead, they may not get the training and experience they need in the field of finance. As a result, they can encounter difficulties if they choose to return to finance or apply for higher level finance roles even though they have a certificate. But if they don't work in the sector of finance, they might get no experience, so it's tough for them to get like higher roles in the finance. Candidates with finance degrees and experience may be given preference by employers in the finance sector since they have a focused understanding of financial principles and have the qualification for more specialized employment.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Nuriyah Maisara and I will discuss about the third implication, which is skills gap and inefficiency. So according to the database 2019, the skills gap is the difference between the competencies held by job candidates and the competencies required by available positions. Since the skills gap is a significant policy concern, employers have been battling on the front lines of this battle. When there is a substantial discrepancy between the abilities possessed by the unemployed workforce and the skills required for open positions, finding work becomes difficult. There could be this gap and related inefficiencies for a variety of reasons, such as shifting market demands, advances in technology, and insufficient education and also training programs. Therefore, underemployment and unemployment are two effects of the skills gap. Unlike unemployment, which refers to someone actively looking for a job but being unable to obtain one, underemployment describes a situation in which an employee is working regardless of the number of hours or level of skill. However, underemployment and unemployment are closely related because the former typically follows the latter. Due to rising bills, responsibility and tasks, people are compelled to accept any employment they can find, regardless of whether it aligns with their professional interests or skill set. They might either stay unemployed or end themselves in the situations that don't make the best use of their qualifications and talents, which would result in underemployment. For instance, someone who studied architecture may need to work as a grab driver or rider to support their family or themselves. Additionally, economic inefficiencies brought on by unemployment can amplify its negative impacts. Lost output and financial loss are two inefficiencies resulting from unemployment. People's anti-production potential lowers economic output while they are unemployed. This is a waste of resources and prevents the economic's growth and expansion overall. Due to increased spending on social assistance programs and lower tax revenue, governments are also financially strained by unemployment. Overall, the skills gap and inefficiencies brought on by unemployment generate problems for the economy and society as a whole. These issues call for concentrated efforts in education, training, and employment policy in order to close the skills gap, increase productivity, and mitigate the effects of unemployment.
My name is Wanur Ashikin. Here I'm going to explain the last implication. Job mismatch in Malaysia significantly impacts employees' performance and productivity, causing a negative impact on both employees and employers. These issues stem from a lack of skills and experience, leading to a loss of confidence, difficulty handling duties, and decline in productivity. Job dissatisfaction is common when individuals are placed in roles that do not align with their interests or professional ambition, causing disengagement and demotivation. The loss of work experience caused by unemployment due to job mismatch in Malaysia also significantly impact on individuals' professional progress and performance. People without jobs are unable to use their talents and knowledge in a setting that match their qualification and goals, leading to depression and frustration. Inability to actively participate in the workforce can weaken self-esteem and professional identity, resulting in a lack of confidence and reduce productivity. Employees dealing with unsuitable responsibilities may experience increased stress and exhaustion, impairing their ability to concentrate, make informed judgment, and perform at their best, ultimately resulting in lower productivity and overall performance. In conclusion, job mismatch in Malaysia negatively impacts individual professional investment, confidence, and overall well-being. Recognizing the human cost of this loss and implementing measures to mitigate where it can help create a more resilient and efficient workforce.
How to solve the problem of underemployment is through education and skills development. Education and skills development play an important role in addressing the issue of underemployment. Among them is the availability of relevant quality education. Providing quality education that is relevant to the needs of the job market is important. The university needs to align the education curriculum with industry demands to ensure that students acquire the skills and knowledge needed to meet the needs of employers. Also, offering specialized training programs in various sectors such as healthcare, technology, and manufacturing. Individuals can develop their skills needed for specific industries to reduce underemployment. For example, entrepreneurship and business skills can encourage the developed entrepreneurs and empower individuals to create their own opportunities and overcome unemployment. By providing training and support, potential entrepreneurs can start their own businesses and generate employment for themselves and also help others to find employment. Collaboration between educational institutions and industry is also important as it can increase the relevance of education and skills development. Industry input in curriculum design, internship, and work-study programs can bridge the gap between theory and practice, prepare individuals for the demands of the labor market, and reduce unemployment. The government also needs to play an important role by implementing policies and initiatives that prioritize education and skills development. By focusing on this aspect, education and skills development can help individuals acquire the qualifications and abilities needed to match the needs of the labor market, reduce the prevalence of unemployment, and improve overall employment outcomes. That's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter.
I will continue with the next suggestions for the limitations of career growth, which cites projects and freelancing. Many students and professionals are finding themselves working in professions unrelated to their areas of study in today's ever-changing employment environment. This mismatch frequently results in limited career growth and frustration. However, there are proactive measures people may take to go past these obstacles and open up the door to their ideal job pathways. Furthermore, working as a freelancer can help an employee to develop their entrepreneurial skills such as client relationship management, contract negotiation, and financial management. Freelancing is a great way to get experience in one's chosen industry or even to launch one's own company because it encourages the development of crucial entrepreneurial skills. Individuals can bridge the gap between their current relevant sector and their ideal professional path by actively engaging in side projects and freelancing.
Next, I will explain about the third recommendation, which is to promote graduates to gain more technical and soft skills. According to DOL 2022, soft skills are non-technical capabilities that are utilized by employees. They comprise their relationships with co-workers, problem-solving methods, and also time management methods. They also comprise interpersonal skills, problem-solving skills, emotional intelligence, and also communication skills. Soft skills are among the top qualities hiring managers seek for in candidates because they are necessary for practically every job. For instance, colleges and universities can increase the number of technical education programs available to students. Building technical education programs that are in line with new career prospects may be made possible by collaborating with industry partners, governmental organizations, and educational institutions. These programs must incorporate practical instruction, real-world experience, and industrial internship to enhance the technical skills of graduates. The students can put what they have learned in class into practice while researching the career path they are pursuing and, if necessary, filling in any skill gap. An academic program teaches them the theoretical aspects of that job, but an internship develops their practical abilities for working in an office setting. Additionally, we may recommend workshops to develop soft skills. Developing soft skills such as interpersonal communication, cooperation, and emotional intelligence by holding seminars and workshops. By implementing these recommendations, educational institutions, corporate stakeholders, and governments may work together to give graduates the technical and soft skills they require, improving their employability and reducing unemployment rates. That's all from me.
The last recommendation is on-the-job training. On-the-job training is a crucial technique for learning and skill development in the workplace. It involves providing employees with hands-on experience and supervision to learn specialized job-related information and abilities. Organizations can address job mismatch by implementing effective recruiting and personnel management practices, investing in training and upskilling opportunities, and encouraging job rotation and internal mobility programs. These programs empower employees and bridge the gap between their abilities and position demands, resulting in enhanced performance and productivity. Regular performer feedback and coaching are essential components of performance enhancement. Employers should provide continuous feedback, coaching sessions, and professional growth opportunities through mentoring and career counseling. This initiative can boost performance and productivity by supporting employees' career goals and offering clear pathways to promotion. In conclusion, job mismatch in Malaysia can negatively impact employees' performance and productivity. By implementing good recruiting practices, providing training and upskilling opportunities, organizations can reduce the effect of job mismatch and build motivated and excellent performance employees.
To summarize, job mismatch for newly graduated students in Malaysia is a complicated problem that has far-reaching repercussions for individuals, society, and the economy. A mismatch between new individual skills and job requirements can lead to greater employment rates, underemployment, limited career advancement, skill gap, inefficiency, and a decline in employee performance and productivity. Thus, this needs a concerted effort on the part of everyone to ensure that newly graduated students have the knowledge and abilities sought by business and that job possibilities are not only present but also easily accessible. That's all from us. Thank you.